So today's video is quite interesting. When I say it's quite interesting, you guys know when I say something is interesting, it's sizzling hot. Drizzle drizzle. Today's video is from Manosphere Highlights Daily. It's titled Fox News Reports Soft Guy Era. Being a provider in 2024 is a scam. Drizzle drizzle is here to stay. Okay. It's really quite hot. I can't wait to dive into this video and watch it with you. I'll be dropping my thoughts during the course of this video and after this video, so please don't go anywhere. Sit back, relax and enjoy. Okay, it is your first time here. Hello, my name is Faith. My name is Ogechi. Do well. My other name is Faith actually. So sometimes I might say Faith, but my other name is Faith, but my first name here is Ogechi. So this Ogechi reaction, thank you for stopping by. Do well to click on the red subscribe button, like this video, kindly share, drop a comment on what you think about today's video. Today's video is juicy, and I would advise you get your popcorn ready and some soda to go down with it because it's going to be fun. Anyway, let's dive straight into this video. Do not forget to turn on post notification bell to get notified anytime I drop a new video. Let's go.
New social media trend tells men to enter their soft guy era. Being a provider in 2024 is a scam. One TikToker said, "You're my woman, and you can't put up 50% of the bills? You're broke and lazy."
That doesn't have to be the case. We're done with broke women. We can actually be in relationships sooner if you guys can start putting up 50% of the bills. Pitch in. Why do you have to just be so broke, a broke bummy? Oh, we are done with the broke women.
First, they ignore you. Then they laugh at you. Then they fight you. Then you win. The worst thing to happen to mainstream media is social media. Mainstream media is no longer deemed essential or vital in the era of alternative media sources such as social media, independent journalism, and online platforms. These alternatives have emerged as powerful platforms, providing a voice to marginalized perspectives, particularly in addressing men's issues that have often been overlooked or silenced by traditional media outlets. With the soft guy era trending on social media, mainstream media has no choice but to report it, just as they reported other movements advocating for men. However, in this case, the usual portrayal of these men as quote-unquote women haters is hard to pin on the soft guy era due to the satirical aspect of the message.
The audacity of that woman, like, she doesn't know my value. Like, she should have Venmoed me the money right away or ordered a car for me on spot. As a woman that's supposed to be a provider and a supporter, why aren't you sending me the money right away? Like, your money is my money and my money is my money. I don't understand, guys. I'm in my soft era. Things have to change. Like, I'm the prize, drizzle drizzle. Like, things need to change. I can't accept that behavior anymore. So that's a message to all the king out there. If she wanted to, she would. You deserve to have your car paid for. You deserve to have your dream car bought for you. Don't settle for less than you deserve.
So this article explains most of what we've discussed about the soft guy era, who the founders of the movement are, what the message is, and what drizzle drizzle means. But what stands out to me in this article are two things. First, what's said at the end. Neither of the movement's co-founders responded to Fox News Digital's request for comment. See, that's the power of social media. It renders mainstream media redundant. These guys have the ability to convey their message in their own way and even gain more traction by doing so. In fact, that's exactly what happened.
This soft guy era movement is so global, it even got on Fox News. Once I saw this, I said, yeah, soft guy era is going to become the biggest movement that's going to bring partnership back again. I want you guys to read this. New social media trend tells men to enter their soft guy era. Being a provider is a scam. You providing 100% of the bills, paying for all the dates, paying for her luxurious lifestyle will make you end up in debt. I need everybody to pay attention. Women are starting to complain and say men are not getting married anymore. They don't believe in marriage. They're getting married so late. from their 30s to their 40s, sometimes even reaching 45 years old. You want to know why? We have to peak in our career and peak financially before we can even mess with a lot of y'all women, right? We have to pay all the bills. We have to take care of the family. Me coming straight out of college, I'm probably only making $50,000 a year. So I have to work up in the company to become a manager, become a senior manager, and make around $140,000, which takes how many years? 5, 10, 15 years.
So the co-founder of the Soft Guy Era movement responded to the Fox News article on the same platform, TikTok, where the movement gained traction. This direct response is crucial because it allows the movement to address criticisms or negative portrayals head on. As a result, the movement continues to trend because direct response is powerful. Check this out.
Like, some of these men who are, 1, highly unattractive, 2, super overweight, are talking about wanting to be trophy husbands, and there's the men who are physically attractive, have good jobs, make good money. Have you noticed they're not the ones asking to be trophy husbands?
Man, first off, your damn voice sounds like nails on a chalkboard. Second off, what's going on with them roots? You hit the salon. Third off, if you're broke, you could have just said that. I mean, if you grow up asking your mom why that bus is longer than yours, you know, you could have just said that too. It's okay that your dusty ass doesn't understand the drizzle drizzle movement and this shit going over your head. I get it, you know, you down here, we up here. Us men in our soft guy era, we up. You dusty brokies, you down bad and you big mad, clearly. Drizzle drizzle, baby.
This video highlights the significance of direct response.
Drizzle Drizzle is real. It's becoming real. This is a male movement. I think, for me, I think that personally, I'm not the kind of girl that, you know, gets into a relationship and I want the man to do everything. Hear me out. I know a lot of people, a lot of women are usually advocating for, oh, when you're in a relationship with a man, don't do anything. He does everything. He buys you the flowers. He organizes the dates. You guys, come on. Come on. Even in the days of our parents, where our fathers usually were the major providers, the mothers were actually traditional women. They stay at home and they do most of the jobs. Now, I'm not saying anybody has to be like that, but I think we need to extend some grace to the men, right? Men also love to be pampered. Men wants to be loved. Men love gifts too. Men wants to be looked after. Now, when you are not extending such grace to a man that you claim to love, they get exhausted. Even you as a woman, if you're not getting those things you want from a man, you get exhausted. You think that he doesn't love you. Like, am I some sort of project, right? Am I some sort of, no, that's not the word. Like, do you get? So I think this is where the movement is coming from. Men are tired of, I don't want to say Western women, but women that, I mean, this 50-50 movement cannot work. It cannot work. And this is what they're advocating for. Like, you bring out yours, I bring out mine, 50-50, and it doesn't even work. If you ask people who are married, 50-50 doesn't even work. Like, even in marriages, it doesn't work. But men are getting tired these days. Since a woman, you know, who doesn't even have her shit together, right, you know, comes up and says, oh, she wants a man who is high class, and you don't have anything. Like, can you date you? Can you date your type? Do you understand? I'm not against women, but I think that we need to give these men some grace, to be honest. Like, you can't be, you know, someone who earns like little to nothing, wanting someone who is high up there to do everything basically for you, right? Every woman wants a man who is capable of providing and protecting her. But what do you also have to offer? Let's be honest, you can't come bringing nothing, just your face. What has your face got to do with anything? Men also want to be loved. They want gifts. They want you to express their, some affection to them. And this lady came and then she said that this has to be one of the funniest videos I've seen. But anyway, this is my first Drizzle video, so I'm still coming to terms with what this movement is about, right? So I think it's a thing. Like, I heard it's been on social media for the longest time, and it's been a very big movement. So let's relax. This is not going to be my last video on this. Don't worry, I'm bringing more for you guys. So let's continue this.
Direct responses in shaping public perception and understanding of the movement. Importantly, such direct engagement was not possible when mainstream media held a monopoly on media, and critics would have the floor without any rebuttal. The wall of silence. Now, the second thing that stands out to me is the comment section of this article. Over 1,000 comments. Everybody can chime in. Let's read a few. Janice.
I'm an older, traditional male who would love to turn the clock back to pre-feminist days. I love being the provider and have never asked a woman to pay even a portion of any bill. That said, with the women today demanding equity, equal outcomes regardless of ability or effort expended, with males, I'd say this line of thinking is only logical. More's the pity. Ladies, be careful what you wish for. If you base a relationship solely on finances, it will probably fail. A partnership is just that,
Absolutely.
Partners. Men can do things women can't, and women can do things men can't. Balanced shouldn't always mean money. This is about a generation who wants someone else to do that.
So sometimes when people say things like, what do you bring to the table? I feel like we've made it so transactional. Like, we've made it so money wise. When people say, oh, what do you bring? It doesn't have to be money all the time. It doesn't have to be money. I feel like men are already comfortable with being the provider. Like, men have been providers long before we were born. Like, our forefathers were providers. Our mothers were, they stay at home, they look after the kids, they do the chores, they look after their husband, look after the home, and all those kind of stuff. But now that women, have more to do and have more to offer, it doesn't have to be money. It doesn't have to be money. I feel like we have reduced relationship or love to now transaction. It has to be money. When they say, okay, what do you bring to the table? Oh, 50-50, it has to be money. Like, everything has to be money. I feel that is where most of the problem is erupting from.
Else to do the heavy lifting. Work is so hard and confining. Taking care of property is such a drag. There isn't enough time for self-care.
Yeah.
There aren't enough 10-hour-per-week jobs paying over 100K. Their comments also demonstrate a complete lack of appreciation for the benefits of teamwork to build a stable and successful life.
If you read the comments, you'll understand that this conversation is not going to end anytime soon. And the soft guy era is inevitable because it's a product of modern society. In contemporary times, traditional ways have become obsolete due to the changing environment, forcing people to adopt different lifestyles. While women desire the benefits of traditionalism, they are reluctant to adhere to traditional gender roles. Women have taken to social media to express themselves loudly and clearly, and men have taken note and responded accordingly.
Now, can I get a drizzle drizzle?
Drizzle drizzle.
Drizzle drizzle.
Drizzle drizzle.
Manosphere, we working. Protect yourself at all times. This video has officially been highlighted.
Okay, please don't ask me if I'm a fan of this movement, because to be honest, I don't know, right? I don't know. But I feel like these days social media has gotten so wild. Yeah, it has gotten so wild. We now have a feminist movement on social media. We have a social media feminist movement, which has an absolute different meaning to what feminism originally is. So I feel like social media has gotten into the heads of a lot of young people, and the men are also, you know what, let's protect our peace too, and let's protect ourselves too from these women. I also believe that there are also a lot of women who are actually, I understand that times have changed. Like, right, this 2024, we have a lot of women doing so many things. Like, we have a lot of women in the male industry, you know, dominating those industry and all those things. But I feel like a lot of us are forgetting that we are also women. We are women, and we have our roles when it comes to being in a relationship and being in a home. We find it difficult to come to a balance. I feel like that's where the problem is. And also with the men, you know, so finding the balance, we have to find a way to bring a balance between your work and your, you know, your family, your relationship, your home. You know, there has to be a balance. And when they say, what do you bring to the table, it doesn't have to be money. I think most of the problem is coming from the fact that we are monetizing love these days. Love is being monetized, and that's where the problem is. So Drizzle is here to stay. The soft guy era, men are coming to be like, okay, if that's what you guys want, you bring 50 to the table, and it doesn't even work. Like, 50-50 can never work. To be honest, I never would get into a relationship where he's saying you bring 50 to the table. Never. I'm never going to bring 50 to the table, to be honest. So anyway, drop your thoughts and comments on what you think about this video. Let me know if you're a soft guy and you think this movement is something that, you know, should try for a while, you know, maybe to tame some women. I don't know. Please drop your thoughts and comment on what you think about this video. Like, share, subscribe. Let's keep it respectful and quite civil in the comment section, okay? Let's get this conversation going. I'll see you in my next episode. Before I go, turn on your post notification bell. If not, you will get notified anytime I drop a new video, okay? I'll see you in my next episode. Bye bye.